Hello, everybody. It's day 5 of the final 7 days of 2022 and my big secrets of English lessons. You can watch and listen to my Secrets of English lessons by clicking on this button here. Of course, you're watching if you're watching this video, or if you're listening to the podcast. I just finished the newsletter. I'm sending that out, and because I like you, I'm also taking the time to make a video and an audio file for you. The 7 lessons I'm giving you are simple, but they are very important if you want to upgrade your English. Don't ignore any of them. The lesson subjects, 7 secret English lessons. So today we're studying number 5. Lesson number 5, get, got. Too easy, right? G-E-T, G-O-T. Come on. This is special. Oh, yes. Trust me. Now, let's go back to the basics. You understand what a pronoun is, right? You know what a pronoun is. He, her, me, I, you, they, them, myself, right? Shane bought a book yesterday. He bought one yesterday. So he and one are pronouns. This is Shane's house. This is his house. Today is going to be nice. It is going to be nice. It, of course, is the pronoun. Easy, right? Easy, easy, easy. Easy peasy. A pronoun takes the place of a noun. But, did you know that we also have pro-verbs? Now, I spelt it P-R-O-V-E-R-B-S because if I take out the dash, people might say proverbs. And that's a different word. Proverbs is a different word. We want to think like pronouns, so pro-verbs. Do, D-O, is the most common example. And when I say most common example, I mean for English teachers or linguists. Okay, linguistic people who study language. Unfortunately, do is usually the only example a linguist or a very smart English teacher will use do as a proverb. But do, and I want to make sure you understand, when we use do as a proverb, it usually includes the verb and the object. So when we talk about a pronoun, the pronoun only covers the noun. Okay, it only covers the noun. But the do as a proverb covers the verb and the object, which is a noun. So I'll give you an example. Shane likes ice cream. I do too. So here we have do. That's a proverb. What does do mean? Shane likes ice cream. I like ice cream too. So it's the verb and the object. The verb and the noun. Another example. I'll go to church if Jimmy does. Do, does. This is the proverb. I'll go to church if Jimmy goes to church. So once again, it's the verb and the object to church. Does that make sense? But as far as I know, only I, Coach Shane, teach an even more common proverb. Get, got. Look at the following sentences. Make me a coffee. Bring me a coffee. Buy me a coffee. Mix me a coffee. Pour me a coffee. Order me a coffee. Grind me a coffee. Prepare me a coffee. Stir me a coffee. I can keep going here. Me a coffee. All of these, we understand them. Make me a coffee, buy me a coffee, order me a coffee, stir me a coffee. We understand them. The verb in each sentence is perfect. But in daily English, we usually use get. So instead of make me a coffee, get me a coffee. Bring me a coffee, get me a coffee. Get me a coffee, 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 get me a coffee. We can say get for all of these situations. So how do you know the meaning of get? Well, you have to understand the situation, right? That's easy. If I'm in the kitchen pouring myself a cup of coffee and you say, get me a coffee, that means pour me a coffee, right? If I tell you I'm going to Starbucks and you say, get me a coffee, that means buy me a coffee, right? That's easy, not too complicated. Sometimes it's confusing, but not too bad, not too difficult, right? That's easy. However, the word got is even trickier. Got, let me go back here. Got is past tense, right? Yep, get is present, got is past, right? However, in daily English, got can be past, it can be present, and it can be future, and this is where get got becomes very interesting and very confusing. So look at the following sentences and see their possible meanings. Now, the sentence is, I got it. I got it. Is that present, past, or future? Well, all of them. I got it can mean I understand it, which is present tense. It can mean I received it, which is past tense. It can mean I caught it, which is past tense. It can mean I will do it, which is future tense. Look at the next one here. I got to. Now, this one's a bit easier. I got to, present tense, I have to. Past tense, I bought to. Past tense, I brought to. Not bad. Easier. I got sick. Easy. I became sick. I was sick. Both of them past tense. There's slightly different meanings, but past tense. And the fourth example is another confusing one. You got this. Is that present, future, past? It can be all of them. It could be, you will be able to do this, future tense. It could be, you can do this, present tense. It could be, you have this, present tense. And it could be, you did it, past tense. Wow. Yeah, so this is the magic of daily English. We can take a proverb, especially got, and we can use it in so many different situations. Now, I'm showing you the meanings, the possible meanings, and maybe, hopefully, you understand. But how do Americans use it? That's where it becomes confusing, especially when you're listening. If you're having a conversation with an American, or if you're listening to a conversation, suddenly it can become very confusing. Again, it always depends on the situation. In our DDM classes, we carefully look at how Americans use the words get, got all the time. The two words are so simple, get, got, so simple, but they can actually be very confusing when listening to a dialogue, which means real daily English. So, unfortunately, for a lot of English teachers and English books, and even a lot of English tests, they don't use get, got enough. And if you look at real life conversations in America, even on TV shows, you will hear get, got a lot. And once again, people think it's really simple, but if you look at it carefully, you realize, oh my God, I don't understand what they mean in certain situations. So you always need to be careful. You got it? Do you understand? Are you going to get it? Are you going to sign up for DDM? Do it. Sign up for DDM. There we go. I just used got, get, and do as pronouns. Proverbs. So yeah, I'm going to make those colors. Yeah, let's make them nice and colorful. I'll just make it red. There we go. And of course, now is the best time to sign up. And right now, for me, it is December 29th, Thursday, 2022. It's the best time to sign up because we have our end of year sale. Don't delay. The sale ends on January 1st. Classes begin fresh on January 1st. If you haven't signed up yet, do it. If you have any questions, ask them. Like I said yesterday, change the way you study English. Study real English. Improve fast. Get serious. And I love this quote. No matter how many mistakes you make or how slow you progress, you are still way ahead of everyone who isn't trying. So right now you're reading this newsletter, watching this video, listening to this MP3. You're trying. And that means you're doing better than everybody else. If you're serious about mastering these English secrets I'm sharing with you, join our lessons. If you have any questions, let me know. My team and I are here to serve you. Again, our sale links are below. The sale ends on January 1st. Lessons start on January 1st. And that is day 5 of the 7 secret English lessons. Thank you for watching. And thanks a lot. Bye. Oh, and together, let's master English.